Thank you for still being with us, ladies and gentlemen. We are continuing our discussion with Marc-André Fournier, one of the candidates for Ward 4. Marc-André, there are committees at City Hall, many of them. And councillors will be assigned to work on more than one of the committees normally. I've seen councillors being assigned on several committees. But if you had to choose three, which one would they be and why?
The first one will be the accessibility. For me, it's important to say to the family, because it can be helpful for a family to have like someone in their families that have special needs, and they said, well, we need to leave Rockland because we doesn't have the services. I believe that we should invest more in accessibility. So I would like to join this committee and be there to try to find some solution for this issue, and also work with the business people. They are the main reason of the community, and I think that we can work together, private and public together. The second one will be definitely the finance. I'm working in finance sector, so I'm a finance guy. I love numbers. I eat this. So for me...
So you have them for entry, main meal, and dessert.
Pretty much too, and maybe some before I sleep too. But like for me, it's important to look where the money goes. Like I know that some needs cost a little bit more, like the Coron Street will cost like $11 million and 700 something, and like it's a necessity for our community. So I would like to be there and work where we can find money. I know that federal level and provincial level giving money to municipality. I know we can work with the employees of the municipal level. They are competent, they have the knowledge, they have everything we need to work together. And the third one will be definitely Du Moulin Park.
The marina.
Yes, and for that it's because I would like to invest in the marina. Like I would like eventually to build like a beach for a family there. I would like also like maybe to be able to give like a license to someone to have like a chip stand there too. Like we have something really beautiful there. We need to say, hey, people in the river, come here, come in Rockland, come here and eat something, buy some food, having fun with your family. Come here, I would like Rockland on the river map. I would like to see us there. So for me, it's really important to work there, and it will be a nice challenge, but it will be a benefit for everyone.
Yeah. Do you think that the marina should be developed by the city or a private entrepreneur?
I believe it can be a both sides. Like I would like the marina stay, of course, in the municipal jurisdiction, but like of course, if we need to invest something, it will be definitely the city. But if we work with business people like La Chambre de Commerce or something like that, the business chamber, yes.
Yeah.
Well, we can find some way to have investment there. I don't want to be like some city in Quebec who sell some obligations. So that can be an awful situation for the municipality. I don't want to go there. I think if we work with the private sector too, we can find a good way to invest smartly. And because we know, like non-profit organization and business are really good to take a penny and split it in both. Municipal level, it can be awful sometimes too. So like I would like to work with them and try to find some solution for this. So yes, both like working in a team.
Working as a team.
Working as a
so
team.
It could be a PPP, private-public partnership.
We can, like why not? If we can find something interesting, why not? And for me, it's also important to work in teams. It's the main reason of a community. So we need to continue like this and to see what the future can bring to us. So that's why for me, a team is important.
Okay. If you had to list importance of the services, which one is more important, which one is second, which one would you place at the top of that list?
The first one?
First two.
Two? Okay.
Yeah.
The first one will be road. This is like the main reason of the municipal level is road. Like for me, it's important to have safety road for everyone. It's important to have well maintenance of this road. If you let this road like to be destroyed by the time, what it happened is like after 5 years, 10 years, you need to remove all the street and starting back, right? Because it's too much work. But if you well maintenance, if we like not every day, but like periodically, it will be like cheaper. So we need to work on this, and also a bicycle path for the families. I know in my ward we need something for our families, for that, for the tourists. We have a beautiful land, we have a beautiful view on the river, we have everything. We have the small island, where is the Sursaut and Clarence
Right.
Point ferry. So like we have everything to say to the people, take a fun time, it's free for family. So that's why it's the both.
It's-
It's the both project I would like to work, and also in the safety way.
Okay. This is the financial pie of Clarence Rockland. Okay. It's divided into a lot of sectors: salaries, vehicles, facilities, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. So therefore, and it's always a crunch. There's only so much money to go around. And you say you don't want it to increase more than the CPI, the Consumer Price Index. So therefore, if elected, you could only accomplish one of the items on your platform, what would it be?
It will be definitely the 100% accessibility for our citizen. As I tell before, for me, I can imagine in the future to have a kids and saying that, oh, my kids need the special needs, and I need to leave Rockland. I'm from here, I live here, I work here, I want to stay here. The main reason of my slogan, build, work, stay. And so for me, it's important to work with the federal and the provincial level to find monies to invest in the community for having 100% accessibility for our people who have a mobility issue. And for that, I know there's some subvention that the provincial government give to business. It's like $100,000, but the first 35% is the business need to invest them. But it's a good way to invest, right? So for me, it's definitely the most important thing. I want people to stay there. We live near of Ottawa. We are between Ottawa and Montreal. We need to say to people, hey, why you don't sell your expensive house there and you come live here? It's a bilingual town. We have all the services for you. And as the provincial government said, in the next 20 or 25 years, 40% of the total revenue here in Ontario will be provided by the seniors, and also by the people who have special needs, and that's represent $536 billion. So it's important to invest there.
Okay. So what's your opinion then on municipal debts? When is it too much? When is it good debt? When is it bad debt? And how long should we maintain that debt? How fast should we pay it?
Okay, so like I'm working in finance, and like people said, oh, you're working in finance, so when you say a number, it's saying pretty much everything. No, it's not true. Behind these numbers, there's a lot of ratio, and there's a lot of calculus that we need to look, and to look how profit or benefit this debt created in our city. So right now, it can be complicated to see if it's a good or a bad debt. But we need to look inside of this. So if I'm elected, I would like to look this. And how we can see if it's a bad debt, well, if it's a good debt, it's like when we invest in Caron Street for $11 million, like it costs a lot of money, but we need this. This is like, this is the basic services we can give to our citizen, and we would like to build more house there, so we need to build road there, right? And if you said, well, we have a big debt, well, we have some spends to do, like parks. I know the rental parks have like ice outside that costs like $20,000, something like that. I have the numbers right there. and we need to invest this. It's for our family. But if we remove this, what would happen? It's like the family will leave Rockland, and at some point business will die because there's not enough business to do here, and it can be a bad circle. So we need to look more inside of this and seeing what is where the money can be waste and where the money is actually spending well. And we need to learn about this, right? We need to grow up with that and saying, okay, next time we'll invest there, either there.
Okay. Tax increases. Should we have annual tax increases? We're on the subject of finance, so.
So right now it's really hard to say if every year we should have an increase of taxes, but like I don't know in the next year, but I know that if we increase taxes because we have needed to do this, it will be with the customer price index. And the reason why I say this, it's because when the customer price index increase, that's mean the goods and services increase in general, our money got a deflation. And so that's mean when the city need to buy some produce for the city or invest there, the produce actually cost more because either the money got the deflation or the produce got the inflation. So right now it's really hard to say if the next year we should do that. But I know with the flood we got, we take money in like emergency funds, and right now there's less like $500,000. So that's mean if something happens in Laurier Street with the sewer, well, we have not enough money to deal with all the problem. So we need to look at this, and as I tell, we grew up with the problem. We see the flood. The next time we need to do a budget, and thinking like maybe it can happen the next time.
It will. It's not the first time.
It's not the first time. It will
This time
definitely
was
not the
the
last
worst.
time.
This time was the worst.
Right.
You and a friend of yours, excuse me, you've created a team.
Yes.
Okay. Now, I'd like you to reassure us that you haven't infringed on any provincial laws.
So
Because, as you know, in Quebec, they're allowed to create parties. Here in Ontario, you are not. You've called it a team. Now,
Yes.
how close or why a team? What's the advantage of the team?
So basically, the huge difference between a team and a politic party, it's the politic party can actually share monies and like buy more stuff together to have like a special price group. Me and Yannick, we are a team. We doesn't share our finance. We doing each other our campaigns, but we have jointly the same platform because it's a good quality platform for our citizen. The more important, it's not the quantities, it's the qualities. So, and we would like to say to Clarence Rockland, look, my name is Marc-André Fournier, is Yannick Villeneuve. We are here, we're doing campaigns together. We believe that we need to work together. We believe that a team is necessary. But it doesn't mean if I win or Yannick win, we will not doing team with other people. It's always a team. Even if you win, you will be team with all the other
All those around the table.
all the around the table, exactly. So it's totally legal. It's like a soccer team. You work together. We wear the same T-shirt. We're going on the land and knocking the door and saying, "Hi, people. My name is Mark," and Yannick will say, "My name is Yannick," and we have the same project, but we have some different issue for different work because Yannick is more inside of the city and I'm a little bit more outside of the city, right? So no, it's totally legal.
Okay.
We are here as a team. We would like to show to the people only the good things. We are here to like optimists. We are
Right.
optimists. That's why,
Okay.
right?
Yes, okay,
So we.
good. Thank you. Now, Marc-André, before
Merci.
we leave you, I would like to invite you to talk to the people of Ward 4 and tell them why they should vote for you.
So I'm a young professional man working in finance sector. I have a lot of experience in finance, a lot of knowledge in finance and economic situation. I am a lot involved in my community since I'm young, and also have experience in the board and the committee. And I would like to bring this idea, and I would like to bring this knowledge and already skills on the municipal level on the table of the decision. For me, it's important to say, hey, I'm here to work with business, I'm here to work with the family, but I'm also here to work with seniors and the nonprofit organization. Those people have experience to create events for our family, and I believe that the municipal level should help the nonprofit organization to build some event for families, for seniors, and for everyone in the city. So this is what I offer you: new generation, a new face, new ideas, a good project here in the table.
So thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for having been with us, and the candidate Marc-André Fournier for Ward 4. And I just want to remind people, don't forget the challenge, 65% of votes. Thank you for having been with us, and I'm saying to you, see you next time.